Previously on Masterchef Canada. After a nationwide search, 40 of Canada's best home cooks audition to pursue their dream.
My food dream is to be a Michelin inspector. This is my first step to opening up my own catering company.
My food dream is to open my own baking studio.
But only the best 14 moved forward.
Your time starts now!
To compete in the Masterchef Canada kitchen. Week after week,
Oh my God!
they've tackled intense challenges.
Lamb sausage is still available!
The firefighters are hungry!
Ow! That's good cooking!
Hold on, everyone relax here for a sec.
They've served up stunning triumphs.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Chef.
What I see here is nothing short of a love affair with food.
Thank you so much, Steph.
And faced devastating setbacks.
I've definitely been sabotaged.
Supposed to look like a pillow. It looks more like a bed sheet.
6 home cooks have been eliminated.
I love you guys.
Now, 8 remain, fighting for $100,000 and a life-changing title.
There's nothing that's gonna stop me and achieving my dream of being Canada's next MasterChef.
I'm in top 8. Competition is strong, but I'm here to battle with titans. We're walking into the MasterChef Canada kitchen and we don't have our aprons on, so I know something's about to go down.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be something big.
There are only 8 of you vying for the life-changing MasterChef Canada title. And you're about to push yourself in a team challenge right here in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Tonight, you'll be divided into 2 teams of 4.
Inside the podium are 4 red aprons and 4 blue aprons. Mary, come draw your apron.
It's a game of chance today.
Matthew, Dr. Sean. Jeremy, April Lee, Terry.
I'm really hoping to work with Sean today.
Veronica.
You just don't know who you're gonna end up with. Your team is just a hodgepodge of everyone at this point.
Team Red is awesome. I'm so happy.
The blue team's looking good.
For this challenge, there will be no captains. Instead, we want to see you all come up with a unified vision and execute it together with total collaboration.
Are you ready to find out what you're cooking with today?
Yes!
Underneath each of these 4 boxes are 2 different ingredients inspired by a popular nursery rhyme. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. We'll start with heads.
Oh.
Come on! This challenge is not meant for a vegetarian.
As you can see, you have 2 choices, a pig's head and a grouper's head. They may look daunting right now, but both are delicious when prepared correctly.
A pig's head is staring at me. Oh my God, what do you do with that?
For shoulders.
Holy crap, doing this in a short amount of time, that's almost impossible.
Your choice, beef and lamb. These shoulders are tough cuts of meat. And to bring out their flavor and tenderness, you have to cook them under a slow, steady heat.
For knees, beautiful turkey legs and frog's legs.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a real difficult challenge.
And finally, toes. 2 of my personal favorites, pig trotter and chicken feet.
They're just ugly, like, claws, like from a dinosaur. That's not for me.
Mary, for a vegetarian, what's going on in your mind right now?
I do not cook these things at home. I'm really happy that this is a team challenge.
Sean, you looked a little rattled.
It feels like a bit like I'm back in anatomy class. In my undergraduate degree, I dissected frogs, but we didn't get to eat it.
Professional chefs embrace every part of the animal, not just the most popular cuts. Tonight, each team will create a 4-plate tasting menu.
We want to see a unified vision in the dishes that you create. All of your dishes, they need to work together as part of a cohesive and delicious journey. The team who wins this will be sent up to the gallery and advance to the top 7.
But the losing team will face a pressure test that will send at least 1 of you home. You have just 90 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes!
Your time starts now!
The home cooks must use 1 ingredient from each box and decide which offcut each team member will use.
I want to use the whole pig's head.
Okay, I'm gonna do the chicken feet. I actually feel at ease working with chicken feet. They remind me of my nanolito. I want to do the pig's feet, and then I want to do a salmon bao, which is a dumpling that has soup in it.
If you want to do that, I don't mind doing the shoulder. Let's think about the menu.
They now need to collaborate on a theme that will unite their dishes.
Do we want to go more of an Asian route?
I think we should go more Asian.
But I'm not really strong with Asian. I don't feel really comfortable doing this. But to be a good team player, I have to cook Asian.
I'm gonna do a turkey roulade, gonna stuff it in kind of like Korean wine sauce, just to bring like Thanksgiving. We all want to make something that is a classic dish, so our theme is a new take on old classics. Love it, amazing, good, great.
These ingredients are inspirational. You can do so much with each of them. But these proteins have one thing in common. They take tremendous skill to be able to achieve that delicious texture and presentation that we're looking for.
These are items with different texture profile, different taste profiles. So first of all, they have to think of ways to cook it. Think of ways to even butcher it.
I think the pig's head is going to be the toughest piece to get done and cooked in time.
If they're smart, they can cut it into smaller pieces.
A pig's head is actually a delicacy in Asian culture. I'm going to be making a Filipino dish called sizzling sisig. It's made out of pig's ears, snout, and cheeks. It's typically food that Filipinos eat while we're drinking beer. I'm going to try to elevate it and make it with wine.
I love to cook meat, even though I don't eat it. Get this bad boy off of here. I've cooked whole turkeys at home, but I've never broken down a turkey before. Just like you would with the fish, and it's gonna come off. I know nothing's gonna stop you, Mary. I'm doing a braised beef shoulder with garlic mash and a potato crisp. And it's a take on good old-fashioned meat and potatoes.
Now, the lamb and the beef shoulder, they're not as exciting as the pig's head, but you can do a lot with it.
You got to trim it down, take out the sinew, and you need to cook that in a pressure cooker to break down the texture of that meat.
I need to get my beef nice and tender in a short amount of time. Only never used a pressure cooker. I have zero experience with pressure cookers. I got chills, so I am doing a play on my grandfather's favorite dish, chicken feet and polenta. I want to take traditional and I want to elevate.
While each member of the blue team draws on personal history for inspiration, the red team's Asian theme presents a challenge for Terry.
I don't cook a lot of Asian flavors, but I got a lot of directions from my other teammates. I'm making grilled frog legs with an Asian-style pesto.
Frog's legs, that'll cook very, very quickly. So there you have to have a delicate hand and make sure that whatever you're putting with that also has a delicate feel and taste to it.
They've only got 90 minutes, and that is not a lot of time. The other area which really concerns me, there is no leader or captain in this challenge, which means that they have to all collaborate and work together in a way.
Is this okay on your station?
I'll keep it on it for you. Just like in medicine, no doctor knows everything. You have to know when to ask for help.
Who's watching over each other? Who's governing the creative process, the plating, and the cook?
I'm making a grouper cheek miso soup. A miso soup is a delicious light soup. The grouper will work perfectly with it. I have never cooked with fish head, but I do know that the cheek is a very delicious part of the fish.
In my family, the head of the table, which is my father, always gets the cheeks, and my mother always gets the eyes.
I'm going to make a sticky beef terrine and a nice sticky glaze from that delicious poaching liquid.
Hi, Veronica.
Hello, Chef.
What is your part in this team?
I'm available for tasting and any sort of questions that people may have. I'm the most familiar with these ingredients out of everyone here.
So you're acting like a Michelin inspector.
I am a little bit.
What are you doing?
I'm making a play on xiaolong bao. Xiaolong bao is a Chinese soup dumpling that has to have at least 18 crimps. So it's meat, soup in a nice little bundle. 16, 17, 18.
I will be counting. I will be counting.
Hi there, Mary.
Hello.
What part of the team menu are you working on?
The knees. I'm doing a turkey roulade wrapped in prosciutto. Do a little butternut squash puree, some cranberry wine sauce.
And how does it fit in the overall menu, do you think?
Our theme is a new take on old classics. So it's kind of like a take on Thanksgiving.
Have you cleaned a turkey leg before?
I have not really broken down a turkey leg before, so April Lee helps me with that, and that's the name of the game today. Teamwork.
All right, thanks, Mary.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got my chicken feet in the pressure cooker. I'm just getting the polenta started.
What's Jennifer doing right now?
That polenta looks very dense. Very dense.
The polenta is glue. Jennifer, she's a great sous chef, but knowing that she has to carry her dish is a little concerning. I'm screwed.
The home cooks are tackling unusual cuts of meat in a 90-minute team challenge.
Our challenge is to come up with a cohesive menu using the heads and shoulders, knees, and toes.
The teams will be judged on their 4-part tasting menus, and one week dish could determine which team faces the pressure test.
What's Jennifer doing right now?
That polenta looks very dense. Very dense.
The polenta is glue. Oh, Lord, love a duck. If I need help, what do you think of that consistency? Just
Add a bit more.
stock?
And then
Add a bit more stock?
and let it reduce.
The red team, I like the theme they're doing, Asian. Veronica, she's doing xiaolong bao, which is a Chinese dim sum. Very difficult, requires a high level of skill.
Making xiaolong bao, you need to serve it with black vinegar. I'm not going to give the judges some black vinegar and a soy sauce plate. Let's make some caviar. Making caviar is just a matter of mixing black vinegar and agar and dropping it into frozen oil. Oh my God, look, Sean, look.
It's working.
It's working. It's
Awesome.
magic.
Awesome.
Little caviars of vinegar. Fantastic.
My beef is spoon tender. As Alvin always says, taste is king, and today that's what I'm focusing on first. How you doing?
Okay. Blind cooking, not being able to check on your meat. The pressure cooker is so scary.
April Lee and Matthew are both using the pressure cooker, and they both have the shoulder. I particularly like the shoulder because it takes a lot of flavor in, but again, it takes time.
It's a little bit tough. Start slicing it. So just go with the grain first.
Jeremy is a center of intelligence for the blue team. Everyone is going to him.
Jeremy, come look again.
Let's leave it in for 5 more minutes, and then we'll take it out. Okay. I want to win this challenge really badly. I don't want to lose. I just want our whole team to succeed.
Veronica, she's consulting from the menu and also the official taster.
It's hot, but it's good.
She is a Michelin inspector in training.
This is delicious.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Mary's got her turkey roulade out.
Wow, everyone is starting to plate right now. These types of proteins tend to look sloppy when they're plated. So I want to see creativity, I want to see finesse on the plate. I want to see garnishes that are going to highlight each protein.
Wow. Holy crap. That is freaking awesome.
Jennifer's working on the chicken feet, but she seems to be struggling with how it's all going to come together.
Have a look at the plate.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands up!
This plate, it's not what I want to be putting out.
The theme of the blue team's tasting menu is a new twist on old classics, while the red team will take the judges on a journey through the China seas.
Well done. It was an amazing job you just pulled off. We'll start with the heads. Dr. Sean and Jeremy, please bring up your dishes. Sean, you had the grouper's head.
Yes, chef.
Tell me how you went about the preparation of your dish.
I made a stock with the grouper head in a pressure cooker. I poached the grouper cheeks. The bowl is lined with some sesame oil, so as you pour the broth, hopefully the little bubbles of sesame oil will come up and it'll add a lot of flavor.
The cheek I found just a little on the salty side. But Sean, the broth is absolutely beautiful. It is flavorful, it is rich, it has a long, lengthy flavor to it. The way you presented it, you have the cheek, you have a little bit of the skin, some enoki mushrooms, little treasures that float around that soup. That lingering sesame oil backing everything up is wonderful. It's an adventure. Great dish.
Thank you, chef. I feel amazing. I feel like I've done my part for the team.
Jeremy, walk me through your dish.
It's called sizzling sisig. 3 parts of the pig head, the snout, the ears, and the cheeks, raised in white wine, jalapenos, and red peppers.
This dish is such a revelation for me. This is Filipino soul food. It's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
When you have it in the Philippines, does it have a little more kick?
It has a lot more spiciness.
Why did you hold back on the heat?
I feel like I've been gravitating to the Asian flavors as a safety net. I'm branching out to different flavors, and that's how I want to excel in this competition.
That's a positive. Something else you did in the challenge, which really resonated with the 3 of us, is how you kept watching over the other teammates. You had, I think, a really great management style. Very firm, very fair, and very caring, which is very rare to find.
Thank you.
Great job. Next, our shoulders, Matthew and April Lee.
I am so disappointed bringing my dish up to the front. Matthew's looks like it's from a 5-star restaurant. It looks beautiful.
Matthew.
I made a beef shoulder terrine that I fried on both sides, but I also pickled some dagon.
Plating, beautiful.
Thank you, chef.
Shoulders are a muscle that gets used a lot. It needs a long, slow cooking. You managed to cook the shoulder perfectly. It's just that you did not put enough of that beautiful glaze sauce that you worked on. You need to slather that on so that it is sticky, gooey. That, to me, was where you let go of this dish.
April Lee,
a braised beef shoulder and red wine, beef stock, onions, shallots. I really wanted to stick with flavors that I love, but I wanted to elevate the plating.
That's dry. That's dry.
I'm sorry.
Really dry. The flavor's not bad, but I just wish it was more tender.
Beef jerky from a pressure cooker. So embarrassing.
Next is the knees, Mary and Terry.
I feel my plate looks elegant. I've got this.
I put my heart and soul into this dish. The flavors are there, and it might edge out Terry's frog legs.
Mary,
Turkey, roulade, wrapped in prosciutto,
so what did you put in the roulade?
a little bit of goat's cheese with some garlic, rosemary, and thyme.
Thanksgiving and Christmas on a plate. Turkey, the leg is moist. Bacon adds another dimension of flavor. The squash puree, it is soft. It's beautiful. But I think it's a great dish. Presentation is wonderful. Taste is terrific. And you got it done. Amazing.
Thank you.
Terry.
This is a dish inspired by the southern region of China. It's a 5-spice frog legs. It's got butternut squash and black bean puree and a savory roasted garlic puree too.
Hey, frog legs are not the easiest thing to cook. Delicious.
Thanks, chef.
I like the tenderness. I can taste the Chinese element, but it is over-seasoned.
I'm hoping my dish can maybe get blue up on that gallery.
Jennifer and Veronica. Toes.
I think the deciding factor is going to be the pig's trotter and the chicken feet. Those are the two hardest ingredients to cook.
Jennifer, so this is a modern take on your grandmother's dish?
Yes, I decided to elevate my dish by frying the polenta and adding different seasonings to it.
Let's give this a shot. You know, I've only had chicken feet a couple of times before. The broth is actually quite nice. I would have liked to see more of it. The polenta, good flavor, little crispness to it. But it's the plating. It's about elevating and adding some sophistication to a dish. Veronica, unlike Alvin, I'm no expert in Chinese cuisine, but what I know is that you have picked one of the most difficult dishes on the planet to execute in 90 minutes. The way that it looks is an absolute triumph. You made caviar?
I did. Black vinegar caviar.
That's difficult. You made your own wrapper?
I did make my own wrapper.
That's difficult. You folded it how many times?
21.
That's difficult. We're not even in a finale yet.
I treat every single competition as if it's the finale.
You really captured so many things in one dish. Tradition, innovation, and flavor. The red team are very lucky to have you on their team.
Thank you, chef.
Please go back to your team.
We've tasted the 4 dishes that both teams have created. Now, we need to take a few moments to discuss.
I feel like we have a bit of an edge. Our food was a little more sophisticated and plating was a little tighter.
I was really, really impressed.
Great display of teamwork, effort, creativity.
I feel like mine and Jeremy's dishes might get us onto the gallery.
I think they deliver in terms of concept and theme.
Well, this is going to be a tough decision because both teams did an outstanding job.
But I think there were a few more flaws with that particular team.
I'm really worried that my dish is the dish that's going to send my team into the pressure test.
Well, this is going to be a tough decision because both teams did an outstanding job.
There were a couple of weak links. Choosing who had the leg up was a difficult decision.
Flavor and plating were the main criteria tonight, but we also judged your teamwork and the cohesiveness of your collective vision.
We put our heads together.
And we'll reveal our decision using Alvin's toes.
Red! I finally won my first team challenge and I'm so excited.
For winning this challenge, All 4 of you will advance to the top 7. Please head up to the gallery.
I'm in the top 7 of MasterChef Canada.
Feels really great to be in the winning team.
I'm heading into the pressure test now, and I'm not feeling like myself, and I'm just wishing that I had a spot in the gallery more than anything.
You just served us a 4-course tasting menu, and that's left us craving a final dish, dessert.
The sweet we're craving is one of the world's most beloved pastries. It was created in France back in the 1850s and has recently emerged as one of the latest food trends. I'm talking about delicious, decadent eclairs.
Those are beautiful.
I love eating eclairs, but I've never made one before. I'm pretty scared right now.
A light, fluffy, and crispy choux pastry with a hollow center that provides the perfect vessel for the rich, creamy custard and a decadent, sweet fondant glaze.
I've never had to face a pressure test until now. I am actually more worried than I've ever been.
Tonight, we want to see 4 of them perfectly nestled into this elegant pastry box.
And because this is a pressure test, we're making things even harder by asking you to create 4 of your own custom variations.
4 eclairs. I'm just saying a little prayer. Please, let me be able to rise up to this challenge.
Please head to your stations.
There's so much at stake right now. The pressure's on. I just need to do it. I'm gonna rock it.
At your stations, you'll find all the basics: eggs, flour, and sugar, along with top-of-the-line Miele appliances.
We've also provided you with a specialty pantry with a stunning selection of eclectic ingredients, all sure to spark your imagination.
You will have just 90 minutes to bake, fill, and decorate your 4 eclairs.
Your 90 minutes starts now!
4 eggs.
So, Michael, the rumor is that you have a pastry background.
I thought I was going to become a pastry chef. This does bring back memories for me, having to make eclairs, which can be very, very tricky. First thing you have to do is make a choux pastry with milk, butter, and flour.
I'm totally out of my comfort zone. I need to execute everything perfectly.
Once you add the egg yolks, you have to make sure it's very, very smooth.
I'm working on my choux pastry right now. I've made eclairs before. I'm comfortable with pastry.
Then you have to pipe very carefully into the perfect length.
I just want to make sure that they are the perfect size for the box they're going into.
Jeremy, those look awesome, man. Thanks, man.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, chef.
So you just finished your choux pastry?
Yeah, I got it in the oven.
Oh, let me see. Wow, the piping looks beautiful.
Thank you,
but
chef.
there is a concern. When you put the choux pastry in the oven,
Yeah.
they tend to expand a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, they must fit into here. Or, turn around. Or you're going out those doors.
I know, chef, and I don't want to do that. Hopefully, I'll be able to pull it off.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm really starting to not feel well. Like sweating so bad from like every part of my body. Push through, girl, push through. You're gonna be good. April Lee is so sick. She's just trying to get through this cook.
The pastry cream has to be the perfect consistency, light and fluffy, and it should be able to hold itself together without oozing out of the eclair.
I'm a good baker, but with these eclairs, I need to prove that I'm a great baker. I'm gonna make 4 separate pastry creams. It is ambitious. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot, but I'm gonna try not to.
Something is burning.
Look at Jennifer, the milk is boiling over.
Yeah, turn that down.
Jennifer, how you doing?
Feeling the heat a little bit?
Look at your steak.
I know.
What are you doing exactly?
I am making a lemon custard.
Are you worried at all?
The only thing that's got me worried right now is time.
All right, keep pushing.
Mary's making 4 different fillings. That is a ton of extra pressure.
Guys, I'm on the top rack in the blast chiller. I have 4 pans of pastry cream that I need to chill. It's getting a little hectic.
Jeremy, for a guy who has not baked, has got perfectly piped choux pastry.
They all fit.
My choux pastries are too small. I'm freaking out.
Jennifer seems to be just completely frazzled.
How could I have made a mistake already this early in my pressure test? I see cracks on the top of my eclairs. I've made eclairs before, and that's never happened.
Mary, she might be reaching to that point that might actually break everything for her.
Burts!
20 minutes! You have 20 minutes left.
April Lee, definitely under the weather.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I feel like my stomach is going to explode. Okay. I don't know if I can go on.
The blue team is fighting for survival in an eclairs pressure test.
15 minutes! You have 15 minutes left.
That will eliminate at least one home cook.
Time is ticking. I hear it. Tick, 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 tick. I am worried about timing. That's always been my only worry. The key is knowing how to handle pressure and unexpected situations.
I agree.
April Lee is struggling.
Okay. Don't fall down. I don't feel well.
You can see April Lee. She's not well. She's hurting.
I'm like sweating so bad from like every part of my body.
How you hanging in there, April Lee?
Been better.
What's your biggest concern?
Oh, just that I can do this at all.
You're going step by step. It seems to be working. Pastry is done. Pastry cream is cooling down. Make you 4 different flavors. The finish line is in sight.
Thanks for your confidence. No matter how I'm feeling, I can't quit and just give up on my dream.
10 minutes. You have 10 minutes left.
That's over whipped, eh?
No.
No, it's cool.
No?
I'm doing an apple pie filling, and that will be mixed into the pastry cream. It's super important to stay original. If you're not original, you're never gonna stand out.
At this point in time, the home cook should really start filling the eclairs now.
April, get pastry bags ready. Oh my gosh, right.
Jeremy's starting to pipe his first eclair.
It's white chocolate. This one is chocolate. I know I've taken on too much. There's like 7 minutes left, and I haven't started piping my cream into my eclairs. That is not a good sign. Medic! Panic mode. Oh my god, please hurry.
5 minutes. You should be starting your decoration now.
I'm worried about getting all my stuff on the plate.
Decorating those beautiful eclairs is all about finesse and precision
Oh my god, but it's not even decorated.
and creating this little jewel box.
Oh my gosh. This is so hard, my goodness.
30 seconds. You have 30 seconds left. Ooh.
What am I gonna do?
Wow. Jeremy got upset with one of his eclairs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Wow. Wow. I've never seen so much pressure in the Masterchef Canada kitchen before.
I am worried. I am up against some serious cooks.
Jennifer, please bring up your box of eclairs. You know, they're small. Had they been a little larger in size, they would have presented much better.
I'm not proud of them.
Walk me through the flavors.
I've got strawberry and cherry, coffee and chocolate, dark cherry and tart eclair, as well as coffee and hazelnut.
I'm going to try the hazelnut with caramel. A nice amount of fondant, nice little drizzle of caramel, and some gold leaf. Let's see if you have some filling in here. Not bad. I don't get any other flavors other than a little subtle vanilla. The caramel, I think, is a nice idea, but the vanilla just sort of sits there, flat. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, what am I getting here?
A coffee fondant, bits of chocolate.
I'm not getting a lot of pastry cream here. See? In fact, it's got almost no pastry cream. So let's have a taste. The pastry cream, texture, consistency. It's a little bit lumpy. The choux pastry, not the best I ever had.
So disappointed in myself.
Jeremy, you're up next.
Survival is the only thing on my mind right now.
Walk me through the flavors, please.
This one is a peanut butter eclair, and then this one is the traditional eclair. This is the apple pie eclair, and this is a strawberry jam eclair.
It's got a lot of heft.
That's the apple pie one. I pureed some apple filling, and I folded it in with my pastry cream.
Is this chestnuts on top?
Yeah.
Nice combination of flavors. A skillful pastry chef will make sure that the cream runs right through from one end to the other. Is that gonna happen?
I tried my best.
Let's see what happens. A skillful pastry chef will make sure that the cream runs right through from one end to the other. Is that gonna happen?
I tried my best.
Not bad. I've never had an apple pie eclair until now. It's amazing.
Thank you, chef.
So original. That was smart. Pastry quality is fantastic. Great texture. It's crispy and moist in the middle. You have some skills, Jeremy. This one's a home run.
Thank you. So relieved. Hopefully that's gonna keep me here and make me stand out from the other 3 people cooking.
April Lee, please bring up your box of eclairs.
We have a hazelnut liqueur, the crazy pink. It's got a strawberry disco crazy pink. The third one is lemon. And then the last one we have orange with hazelnut.
Lemon is my favorite dessert to eat. Anything with lemon, I'm sold. It's pretty good inside. This is really great.
Thank you.
Pastry is outstanding. It's super light. It's like a little cloud, like a little pillow. It needs a little more cream. Other than that, really delicious. It's a good thing you didn't give up.
Thank you.
Because I know you pushed hard, and look what you did.
I'm feeling just like a warrior, like I've come out of battle. But I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I've done enough to get through this.
Mary, please bring up your eclairs. Could you walk me through the different flavors?
There's a matcha pastry cream with a blackberry fondant, a white chocolate eclair, orange cardamom, the chocolate ganache, and a Earl Grey with a bit of lavender.
The cracks, crevices. I think possibly your dough was a little too stiff, a little too dry. It just doesn't present well.
That's the Lady Grey. It's Earl Grey tea with some lavender in it.
Very light, very floral, but that pastry is a little thick and chewy, and eclair should be lighter. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
This one's not gonna win a beauty pageant.
I'm very sorry. That is a matcha pastry cream with a blackberry fondant on top. The flavor tastes good. I really liked it.
Wow. That's very generous.
Yeah.
This is kind of soggy. The flavors just, they don't work well together. You took a risk, a very, very big risk. You did 4 pastry creams. As much as I admire that, with great aspiration, sometimes you fail. Please go back to your station.
I'm feeling devastated. You need to bring your best into this kitchen every day. I didn't do my best job.
Creating 4 distinct and delicious eclairs in 90 minutes is no easy feat.
None of your eclairs were perfect, but there were 2 home cooks who stood out tonight.
They mastered difficult techniques and won us over with their delicious flavor combinations. Jeremy and April Lee, congratulations. And welcome to the top 7 in this competition.
Both of you, head up to the gallery.
I am super relieved right now. Top 7.
Wow, I did it. I feel such a sense of accomplishment. I couldn't be more proud of myself.
Mary and Jennifer, you both presented eclairs tonight that had major flaws.
I am worried. I might be going home.
Mary, your choux pastry was undercooked and cracked. Jennifer, your eclairs were too small and the flavors uninspired.
At this point in the competition, it's very hard to send somebody home. Mary? It's time to take off your apron. And head up to the gallery.
Oh my God. Good job.
Jennifer,
Yes, chef.
you did an admirable job tonight.
Thank you.
One thing your eclairs didn't lack was heart. And that's something you've always shown us the moment you entered this kitchen. It was heart that won you your white apron. We see it in your love for your father and your brothers. And we know that you've made them very, very proud.
I hope so.
Please come on up and say goodbye.
Great job. So you're proud of yourself. Can you translate something for us? Please tell him that the three of us think that you are an exceptional cook.
Making it this far in the competition taught me a lesson I'm never going to forget.
You belong in this kitchen.
Goodbye to my beautiful home cooks. I'm so proud of all of you. And I'm proud of me too. I'm walking out believing in myself. And I know that this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. I'm gonna see my papa.
Next time,
Oh, large box.
the home cooks lift off with an out-of-this-world mystery box.
Colonel Chris Hetfield.
What?
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Hi.
Switch!
Tag, tag, tag.
And a classic tag team challenge turns up the temperature in the kitchen.
Terry is angry, and you don't want to make Terry angry.
Honestly, you have to hurry. Oh my god.